Welcome to Dicejunkies, and this is Perception Check, episode 27, where we talk about a Secret of Mana remake and a possible new Joker movie. I'm here with
Q,
Damien,
and I'm Xanodamus. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so let's get into the news. Perception Check. I guess we'll start off with Death Note. It hit Netflix this past weekend. So, anybody have time to watch it? I did not. I have. It's on my list, but the reviews have not been kind.
well, I haven't seen it, but I'm also not surprised. That's not going to affect my desire to see it because, I mean, it's friggin' a live-action anime, man. You can't go into that expecting really anything.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to watch it, but, I mean, we already watched the previews, and we're not really expecting the best out of this anyway. The only thing that gave us an iota of hope was the fact that it was Netflix doing it, and they've done some really good stuff.
They've surprised us
But they've
before.
also done some really horrible stuff, and this sounds like it may fall in line with that.
Well, I'm going to devil's advocate for Netflix. A lot of people have this bad habit of looking at anime and going, oh, that'll make a good live action, and not realizing that animes are ridiculous. Just being honest, they're ridiculous, man.
They are. And
the concept and the style of their stories are ridiculous a lot, and in live action, you can't do that crap.
Well, they're also trying to cram something that happened over a season into a movie. And that doesn't usually bode well anyway, especially with Death Note that had so much going on. It's not like there was just a huge ton of filler that you could easily cut out.
Like, you need a real slow build up to almost even being willing to use the book. And with it being a single episode, it's just going to make this dude come off as a complete psychopath. Because if he's using the book, which he's gonna, it's one story, people are going to be like, wow, that was 0 to I'm a crazed bastard really fast.
I actually heard Willem Dafoe's character was done very well. And that was about the only high point of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what I heard.
Well, it's Willem Dafoe.
It's Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
So
I would say that.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I'll watch it and we'll update later, I guess. But it is out. If you're interested, check it out. Netflix.
and if you do check it out, let us know.
Yeah, throw in the comments what you thought about it. Try not to spoil too much, but
We've watched the anime.
yeah. True. Well, I'm not so much for our benefit, but for anybody else who.
Oh, so I'm sitting there going like, you know.
Okay.
Wonder if light wins in the end.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They've also been known to change things drastically, and
They might need it.
You know, sometimes the dark just needs to win.
Hey, we don't know who won in the anime. I was trying to stay coy with that.
yeah. Next, we had the SNES Classic Edition went on pre-order, and the pre-order was, of course, sold out within about an hour, which is sort of expected. I do not get why Nintendo is pushing these out in such small quantities.
I get it. It's for the demand.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, even if they push them out in small quantities, are they going to do like the NES Classic? They pushed it out, small quantity, they didn't put any more out. Like, it wasn't an issue of making money because they completely just said, all right, we put out a small amount, we're done. You know, there still was a bunch of people wanting that NES.
They'll probably come back later and do it again. It may be an attempt
You
to
think
try
they're
to
going
keep
to
it
make
profitable.
it a seasonal thing where it's like last year they did the NES, this year they did the SNES.
When they need a little more money,
and then
they'll
next
put out
year
a
they'll
few
do the
more.
NES again, and then next year the.
Well, we got to give the 64 some love too.
Oh well, true, yeah. I mean, they gonna pull.
I mean, because if they put out a 64, that's mine.
what was it, Disney that used to be really bad about they'd take their movies, they'd put them on the shelf, and they'd pull all of them off the shelf and not
Throw them in the vault.
Yeah, and throw them in the vault, and then so many years later they'll put them back out on the shelf, and there's
You want
a
to own
massive...
Cinderella? Yeah. You got about 5 days.
Yep.
It may be a plan. Now, here's the thing I got to bring out, and this is going to give me some NES hate, some NES fanboy hate, but I grew up on NES. Why is it, like, they are really heading the opposite direction? Like, they seem to be going further toward retro instead of, like, are they just giving up on next gen? They almost seem to be putting out more retro stuff than they are next gen stuff.
I mean, they've got their next gen thing that they do. I mean...
It just cracks me up that they, like, went, we're going to put out the NES again. Now we're going to put the SNES. And like you said, I bet one of my nuts that they're going to put out a 64, man. I'm expecting that next.
You're also bitching about retro stuff, and we know what we have coming up on this that we're excited about. So don't even go.
I'm just saying it's an interesting
retro stuff.
It doesn't make it still not odd that they seem to be almost focusing on it, man. It's odd that they seem to be heading in that direction.
Yeah, but look, they're still popular. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know people that still play on their original ones. You know,
one of my boys has his original SNES. Yeah, I mean,
so,
no, his original NES.
So I mean, and then my understanding is this thing has 21 games on it. You know, put it back out, get you a little nest egg going from it, and then you got money to do other stuff with. You know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. They have some awesome games on this SNES Classic.
Ooh, I mean, Earthbound on there.
There's Secret of Mana, which I hadn't heard that title in a while. There's Zelda: A Link to the Past. Oh, you know,
the one of the best Zelda games ever.
Final
Super
Fantasy
Metroid.
3. Let's see. You have
If they had Metal
Mega
Marines
Man
in there,
Mega Man X. Like Super Metroid.
Earthbound's going to get a lot of love because that really didn't port over back in the day. So, like, there's a huge fan base for that game.
Now, the Star Fox was sort of neat because they have Star Fox, but also once you finish Star Fox, they have the never released in the Americas Star Fox sequel.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Okay, wait a minute. Is that... Oh, crap. That's Super Mario RPG. Those bastards. All right. Please tell me they're going to make some more of these. I love Super Mario RPG, man.
where's Super Mario?
Bottom left hand. Oh, crap. I can't believe they did that.
Look at that.
Now I'm mad because I want one. Dang it. I guess you're right.
See?
You win.
See how that works?
I know. They got me with Super Mario RPG.
But yeah,
man.
they have the Star Fox 2, which was never released.
Heck yeah, because I don't remember the dog
Yeah.
or that other creature. What the heck?
So that's sort of cool. I think it's awesome. $79.99 though. I think it's a little more expensive than the NES one.
Well, that's why they do limited supply. Keep the price up, man. It'll be $99.99 next, a year from now when they put it out again.
Inflation.
They'd be like, you want one of this? You know you want it.
Oh, they were begging for it and let's raise the price a little bit and put it back out.
Yeah. So.
And yet still, I want Super Mario RPG. So, damn it. Screw you, Nintendo, you brilliant bastards.
See?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, that game was fun.
So basically, all they have to do is put out the system and make a video with Michael Bolton, and they're going to sell everything.
Well, that's something else.
Yeah, I know.
I love the idea that they made sure to put at least one game that each person has to have. Like, it's just irresistible.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that, and see, on the other hand, that's why I wouldn't really, I mean, I didn't see, I saw maybe 2 games that I would play.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, it's not worth the price. You know.
Well, I mean,
but
to me, it was Zelda, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy 3.
For me, oddly enough, it isn't Secret of Mana, but you know why.
Well, yeah.
But it was Super Mario RPG,
Castlevania 4,
Mega Man
play.
X.
Mega Man X, I'd play.
Earthbound, because I never got to play Earthbound back in the day.
Not familiar with Earthbound. So.
It's basically, you've played Smash Brothers, remember NES?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, that's the game series.
Okay.
And then Super Metroid for just the nostalgia of that
And,
monster grind.
I do Zelda and Secret of Mana. That's it.
Well, if you were really wanting to do Secret of Mana...
Well, we'll get there. First we do want to bring up... you got something you want to say?
No.
Okay. First, we're going to go ahead and bring up Starfinder. Starfinder came out about a week and a half ago. We got the book. We're doing a review on it. That should come out this week.
Well, we got a pretty in-depth review of that coming out.
But if you're into Pathfinder, this is made by the same people as them. It's a tabletop RPG that is sci-fi related with a fantasy twist.
That's a good way to call it. That is a good description of it.
Now, to get to what everybody keeps alluding to,
I was trying to segue, but I forgot about Starfighter.
Yeah. Well, if I would have actually thought about it, I would have done Starfighter before, and it would have been a good segue. It would have been a
great segue.
But Secret of Mana has hit the Steam store for pre-order. It is coming out in February of 2018. This is a remake of Secret of Mana, not just a re-release of Secret of Mana. They're going to have full voice acting and updated graphics.
Oh, yes.
It's a full 3D remake. So
cannot wait.
This is one of back when we talked about it before, this is one of those first RPGs that was just an epic, man. An epic friggin' quest. Every moment was awesome.
I'm pretty sure we've brought up Secret of Mana a few times.
Yeah, alongside Dragon Warrior and a few of the other. And I mean, what I'm hoping is that I'm really hoping that this is the theme. I mean, immediately upon seeing this, on top of the fact that I didn't care how much they wanted for it, I'm buying it. It's like $39.99. I was like, what? That's all? Yeah, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, that meme with the dude from Futurama, just shut up and take my money.
But I'm hoping it's a new theme because immediately we almost started making a wish list of oh man, what about this game and this game? And I was like, I want to see them remake more games and voice them.
Well, Final Fantasy Quest was what they consider, I guess, the prequel to Secret of Mana, which they renamed it and put it out for the Vita, I think, or something. I don't think it ever made it to the PC, though. What was the name of that? Adventures of Mana, I think? Adventures
of Mana.
Yeah. I never got to play that one. I was hoping that they would bring that one over to the PC, but... And maybe they still will. Who knows? I mean, they already remade it for the Vita. They could just do a port.
Well, let's just go ahead and set out our shout out for the next one. Next on your list, we talked about this. Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger needs to be next.
I would love to see Chrono Trigger remade.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger is on the top of my list, man.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
You are still theming for
But does it need to be redone? Final Fantasy Tactics stands the test of time to me.
Well, they redid it. They put it on Android and iOS.
But
I wouldn't want them to change anything, though. I liked Final Fantasy Tactics the way it plays.
I would like to have access to it on my computer. And
I don't know.
Okay, I get that. But that's just a re-release.
It would be nice for them to up
remake.
Well, I mean,
it'd be nice for them to up the pixel count and stuff a bit.
Updated some, yeah.
But I kind of like I guess for me, the way they did the graphics was almost iconic of the game. The look, the almost chibi look. That if they change that too much, it wouldn't feel.
No, I wouldn't want them to change it too much. Just clean it up, just smooth it up.
Well, that sounds like more of a re-release.
Yeah.
But I want them to take Chrono Trigger and voice that Joker and fully
do a full 3D remake.
Like they did Final Fantasy VII. I want them to do that level.
Still waiting for that one. I want to see that one as well when it comes out. But they're coming from a little bit newer than Secret of Mana, where you're talking about 93.
93.
Yeah, so...
I'm glad they didn't try to go too far on Secret of Mana, too. They updated to me just enough.
Yeah, so this is 25 years later.
Yeah. Because I think the original one came out in 91, and this one was 93, and then...
93, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm hoping that... I saw some of the upgraded graphics, and they look good, for the game, they look good.
Yeah.
They didn't go so far they broke the theme.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm hoping that they just don't change anything.
Yeah.
As long as
they try to stay true.
Yeah. It'll be great.
I don't know if I'd catch it if they did. I'm sitting there going, it's been so long since I played it, though I do remember a lot of it.
Yeah.
Unless it was a grievous, I don't think I would even catch it.
No, I agree.
But I want my Chrono Trigger update next.
It's actually one I've been thinking about going back and trying to get a copy of to replay. But now I'm like, I'm just going to wait.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait.
There is a just
Unless
real
a
quick.
SNES Classic falls into my lap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but wow. Like, how the heck... You'd have to kill somebody,
then,
man.
even if SNES Classic fell into my lap, it would be lower on my list of things to play on the SNES Classic because I know the remake's coming out.
Oh, I'd go straight for Super Mario RPG. I won't lie. I'd be straight for Super Mario RPG. That'd be the first thing I fire up.
But yeah, it's $39.99 on Steam.
Yeah.
Worth it.
So,
Especially if it makes more. If it makes
Yeah.
this a trend. Please trend this. Give us updates to some of them. Because you know what? Secret of Maname's better than most of the RPGs I've played in the last 5 years.
well, and I think whether or not it becomes a trend will definitely depend on the buyers, the consumers. You know, how many people are going to go out there pick it up for either. I think it's going to be for the PS4 as well.
I think it's going to get picked up.
So
There is an online forum about it, and there are some people that are very leery of it.
well, I'm always leery when it comes to remakes, but it's something that definitely has potential.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't, like we were talking about Risk, with Shadows of War and stuff like that, and why we weren't going there because the risk was high. Here, this has a relatively low risk, though. I mean, they're gonna have to try pretty hard to f this one up,
Yeah.
Like, it would have to be what you said. They'd have to start screwing with the story. If they keep the story, then it would at least be good.
And from what I've seen of the screenshots and stuff, it looks like they're keeping true. So,
If they
with
pull
the
this off-
current information that we have, the risk seems low.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know another one? Just throw out there? Breath of Fire. I would like to see Breath of Fire redone.
Breath of Fire would
Hell,
be
the whole
awesome.
dang near the whole series, but at least Breath of Fire 1, 2, and 3. Those were fun.
Yeah.
And deserve a remake.
Yeah, it's one of those that is not as well known, too. Like
I know.
I have brought up Breath of Fire multiple times to people like, bro, huh? You mean Fire Emblem?
And you're
no.
like, you poor bastards.
No.
You missed out on amazing. You get to be a dragon, bitch.
There was actually a what was it, the Dragonar or the what was there was another RPG similar.
Oh, yeah, Legends of Dragoon.
Legends of
Is
Dragoon was a
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
It was amazing, but like you said, it's
No,
one of
so
those
not-
that a lot of people never played, and I'm like, but you get to be a dragoon.
Yeah, Legends of Dragoon, friggin' awesome. I'd love to see that one too.
That could use a remake also.
All right, so next we'll go to the last thing on our list, and that is the talk of a Joker origin story is coming out. What do you guys think? I mean, they're talking about the Red Hood storyline as being the one that they're looking at going with on this.
A little bit of facts. This is also going to once again be like not connected to any of the rest of the DC universe,
Yeah, they're not going to cast.
which makes me wonder why the hell they're even doing it.
I mean, the only good news about this is the fact that what is his name, Leto or
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto is not supposed to be in it if they do it. They're going to recast.
Well, if they did, it would be canon then, because
Well,
Jared
yeah.
Leto's a Joker from within the universe. They
Is
want
he,
this to
though?
be external.
Is he? I don't know, man. I keep hoping they'll just go, just kidding.
This one kind of bugs me because I'm a Batman fan. As much as I say I don't like DC, I'm a big Batman fan and like the Joker. And trying to give the Joker a backstory. First of all, some people are already saying overexposure is not good for the Joker. I agree. Too much Joker is bad for the Joker. So if you make a movie about him, that's going to be kind of a lot of Joker exposure. Two, his backstory is not supposed to be clear. That's kind of the point.
But on the flip side of that coin, we already know part of his backstory. The original Batman, Michael Keaton, Batman.
But I mean, that's once again, that's one of many. Like, I mean, they've said his backstory. I mean, the Red Hood backstory is a comic book backstory that they've actually gone through. I mean, hell, that last cartoon, the Joker killing the Joker.
The Killing Joke.
Yeah, the Killing Joke. It went with the Red Hood backstory. So,
But then they've also come back and said, or not, which they've
Yeah.
done on purpose repeatedly. I mean, you do know that at one point they also in the comic basically said that there's like 4 Jokers or something. So that's why doing a canon backstory is also,
Well,
they're
yeah.
like, well, which Joker's backstory are you doing?
yeah, and that's another storyline. Is who, and that's the whole thing. Is who is the Joker? Nobody really knows.
And the thing is, nobody asked for this movie.
Yeah.
That's the reason. Like, who asked for this movie? I don't know anyone who's like, I want a movie that tells the Joker's backstory. Whoever that person is hates the Joker. They're not a Joker fan. They're just like, I don't like this Joker. He's too mysterious and confusing. I want a solid backstory, a last name.
But it was an interesting story. We'll throw the link in the description so you guys can check out the story. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where they were going with this.
I'm not looking forward to it. I mean,
yeah.
You also saw what they did
I
with
got
the
my
Joker
favorite
recently.
Joker. Everybody has their favorite Joker. My favorite is the Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson Joker. I know his backstory, and that's all I need. I don't need this shit.
My favorite's the Mark Hamill. I know he mainly does the voicing, but he's
still
always been
he's
iconic.
still the Joker, man.
Yeah, like Mark Hamill is my favorite Joker. But, I mean, and they even said they're going to go with like a young Joker, which made me nervous again because we saw what happened. But once they said it's not even going to be canon, they basically told me, this is just a way to spend you some money. This isn't going to actually matter. It's not connected to anything we're doing. This is just would you like to spend some money on a movie with the Joker
here's
in
the
it?
thing. We all know who's doing this, right? I mean, you talk about money, and we're talking about the Joker. This is Warner Brothers, man. The same people who fucked up, Shadows of War. So,
What, do you think they're going to have like a freaking go online and pay for which origin story you prepare?
no. It's just the obviously
Microtransactions in a movie.
Don't give him any ideas.
Obviously, Warner Brothers is grasping for money right now, in everything they do. So,
I mean, like, yeah, because when he even said, oh, this isn't connected to anything else we're doing, I'm like, so it's pointless. Like, you're supposed to be trying to build a cinematic universe, and you're literally going to you're going to introduce another Joker that's still not going to be the Joker of the series? Like, you know what? They're going to have 4 Jokers, apparently. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're going to be like, hey, after this, we're going to put out another origin story. There's going to be a different guy playing this Joker. And they just keep doing that until they've got, like, all these Jokers to go, which one's making the most money? All right, that's our Joker. Maybe that's it. That's brilliant in a horrible corporate
throwing
evil.
the spaghetti at the wall to see
Yeah,
which one sticks,
And then finally they go like, so y'all like this one? All right, that's our Joker. Put him in there with bat flick. Bam. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Trial and error, baby. At your expense. I kind of respect it in an evil sort of way.
No.
Not at all.
I don't. So, anyway, that's the news. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, and down below we have a description with all of our social media. Check that out. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Google+. All the links are down there. You can see some behind-the-scenes stuff, as well as, just whenever we're posting something, we always post to those medias as well. Also, you can look over to the side here, and we'll have some links to some other videos you might want to check out, as well as below you'll see the Dicejunkies icon where you can click to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.